and welcome back to my channel. I'm Melissa, aka Miss Coffee Tipsy, and this is day 2 of recreating my Glasto looks from last year. So I've had a little practice. So these are the flower brows, which I absolutely loved last year. Sadly, I don't have the beautiful kit by Face Florals to be able to recreate them officially. So I got a bit crafty and I'll show you what I did. I cut up a birthday card and cut up a birthday card of flowers and got some eyelash glue and stuck them on, and I think it's come out quite well. But honestly, if you want to recreate this look, then I suggest going to Face Florals and buying their beautiful flower kits. I was lucky enough to have a voucher last year at the festival, so I got to go to their little tent and be treated by them. So they were such lovely girls, and yeah, it was really a big part of my experience of Glasto as well, to meet people like that just want to be there, and a small business that was doing so well because of Glasto. So yay to Glasto, yay to Face Florals, and here's how I did this look. Oh, I haven't got my little unicorn thingy on like I do in all my videos. Let's put that on. Okay, so let's get started. I've already done my base because it's boring to watch, so I've already done that. I'm just gonna do my eyeshadow first before I start sticking my flowers on. So you want to do the eyeshadow first, because otherwise the flowers might get in the way of what you're trying to do. So I've got some gorgeous palettes. I've got a Crayola Beauty one, which I got on ASOS. I've got Makeup Academy, which you can get in Superdrug. And I've got Lime Crime. I love Lime Crime, which you can get on Lime Crime. Yeah, so all brilliant palettes. I didn't have most of these palettes last year while I was at Glasto. I got them for my birthday and Christmas. So yeah, I've had a little play with them to create more purples and more yeah, it's just pretty. Anyway, so I've started with my Crayola purple, which sadly broke. If you saw, I think it broke during a video I was doing. I think when I was doing a live, it just decided to fall apart. So yeah, I'm using that one anyway. I'm just lightly brushing it. Where is the brush I used? So if you watched day 1 of my Glasto looks, I would have mentioned that I was trying to be tidier as I go along. That's already gone to, yeah, I just totally not kept up with that. Anyway, so I got a fluffy brush like this, and I just sort of am still using it because I don't believe in waste. I like to use up the things I've got. So yeah, I just lightly dust over the broken bits, and then it will give you enough colour on your brush anyway. And as always, I start in the crease. So I'm going to go into the crease of my eye here. So not directly in it, as well as just above it. So I leave about half a centimetre from my brow bone, from my eyebrow. So you got that little gap. I don't know why. It looks pretty. It's just how I generally do most of my makeup anyway. I follow the same kind of pattern every time. But it's up to you. If you want to go right up to the brow bone, then by all means. Makeup is about creativity and expressing yourself, so you do you. So yeah, this is a beautiful purple shimmer, and I will be investing in better lighting at some point so you can see it better, because it's gorgeous. And it goes on really well actually. And of course you can keep layering it up, but I'm not going to make this video super long, so I won't be super layering it. Okay, so next for Makeup Academy, I'm going to use this light pink well, kind of light pink here. And I'm going to go over the main lid. So I'm going to use a less fluffy brush wherever I put it. That one. Slightly less fluffy. No, I don't want that one. I want... Bear with. I think that will be okay. I don't know where it's gone, the one I was using. So yeah, I'm going to use a slightly less, so it's not as big fluffy. Big fluffy. See? Yeah, for the pink over the lid. If you want the colour to be more pigmented, so it's better to use a smaller brush. So this one's from Eco Tools. It's got the double end, so I would use this end, but as you can see it's covered in blue and I don't want my colours mixing, so I'm going to use the fluffy end. But if you've got this brush, then by all means use the other end to pat the colour on and you'll get more colour quickly. Or you can just use your finger. And that works really well for shimmery colours. I don't know why. I guess your finger doesn't absorb all the shimmer, whereas the brush kind of does. So that works well. Yeah, so I've covered most of the lid there with the pink. And I need to find that brush. I do want to go under the eye as well. So I've got a similar one. So I'm going to take that bright light pink from Makeup Academy and bring that under the eye as well. Lovely. And then last of all, with the eyeshadows, I'm going to use my Lime Crime Venus palette, Vivid Venus palette, and I'm going to take the colour Flutter, which is that purple, and I'm going to get a bit on my flatter ended brush now. So now you definitely need a smaller brush because you're going to be more specific with where you want the colour. And I'm going to do a little C shape on the edge there and blend it in a bit. So for blending, you want to use your bigger brushes, your fluffier brushes, and for being nice and specific, you want to use your flatter ends, your smaller flatter ends. And it's festival makeup, girls, so like it doesn't have to be perfect. It should just look really cool and like really wow, and it can, like, you can do whatever you want. And I just loved it. Like, we didn't spend much time on our makeup last year because, well, you don't really want to be sat there for hours doing your makeup because you want to be out at the festival, just absorbing all of the beautiful energies, because it was just so amazing. So we didn't spend that long. Like, I wouldn't have put lashes on like I have on this side, and I wouldn't be talking while I was doing makeup. I just would have shoved it all on and off I went, and wouldn't have cared how I looked, to be honest. Shove a bit of colour, a bit of glitter on, and off you go. And like I say, I was lucky enough to have the girls do my flower brows for me, so that was all part of the experience, which was really nice. Okay, so now I'm going to put a bit of white in the corners. So I've got like this white concealer. This is from Superdrug. Revolution is the makeup brand. Yeah, and lots of brands now, they do like a white concealer. And what I'm going to do is just in the corner, lighten up that corner. So I've got a really flat brush now, so I can be really good with the lines, and I blend with my finger, so you can't see that I've just put that there, and I'm going to blend it into the lid and blend it under the eye slightly. So then that's made my inner eye really pop and look really awake, which is perfect for when you've been enjoying yourself, shall I say, at a festival for a few days. You want to look nice and bright and bushy-tailed, don't you? So, and I've also done that so then my glitter will pop a little bit more. So this is Barry M Dazzle Dust. They do gorgeous, gorgeous glitters, and they do eco glitter now, which is even better. And once all my glitters run out, I will be changing to eco. But waste not, want not. And all I've done there is I've just put a bit of the glitter in the lid, and I've just dabbed my finger, nothing on my finger, in, and like the oils from your finger will help the glitter stick to the inner lid. If you want to pack on more glitter, then you can add a little bit of eyelash glue, and then that will really pack it on. But I just want a kind of blended look, because you see it kind of blends into the main shadow then. And I am going to add a bit more of that pink eyeshadow just to make it look a bit more blended. There we go. I love pinks and purples, my favourite colours. And then I'm going to pop a bit of eyeliner on, so then my false lash blends in better with my eyes. So really thin line, it doesn't have to be super thick. But then if you're into doing your eyeliner, then you can make it as thick as you want. I'm buzzing today, like the weather is beautiful, just like it was last year, and it's given me all the vibes anyway. Like I'm really reminiscing, and although it's a bit bittersweet, it's bringing back all the feels I had last year at Glastonbury. It really was the best experience of my life. I've never met so many or been in the presence of people that are all on the same wavelength. Everyone just wants to completely relax, completely enjoy themselves in a really safe manner as well. You didn't feel unsafe at Glastonbury. It was beautiful. As it is all year round, you know. If you've ever visited Glastonbury town or been up the tour, oh, it's just such a lovely place. It's so vibey, like, if you know what vibey means. I don't know. Visited just Glastonbury town last year, and just walked into this sort of goddess temple and just sat down and joined in meditation. Oh, it's so lovely. It was so fun. Take your shoes off, sit down and just chill and like just absorb all the beautiful like relaxation that's going on around you. There's nothing more powerful than everyone being on the same wavelength and thinking the same lovely thoughts. It's really nice. So I did my mascara, as you could see there, and I'll pop my eyelash on. Did I do it before or after the flowers? after. Yeah, I'll do the flowers first. So I've got my flowers cut up. So I'm going to take eyelash glue, and what you want to do is you do want to put your biggest flower, this one is quite big, your biggest flower on the inner edge first, and then you want to just get a bit smaller as you go. So this isn't for the faint-hearted. If you love your brows, then I suggest not doing this because the glue could pull out some of your eyebrow hairs. So if you don't want your brows affected, then I wouldn't risk this. Okay, that's a disclaimer. I would not risk doing this. Maybe just put the flowers around your eye instead, you know, like the classic sort of makeup look. But what I do to minimize my brows being pulled out is I'll put the glue around the brows, so the flower is big enough that it doesn't all sit exactly on my brow. So on the edges of the flower that aren't sitting on my brow, I'll put a bit of glue, so then it's sticking to the skin and not the hairs. So first I'll put a bit on my skin. And then I'm going to put a bit, figure out how I want it placed. Yeah, and then put a bit on the edges where it's not going to be sitting on the hair. And then you bend the card a little bit so it does mold to your brow. I'm gonna pop that there, try and even it up with the other side, and then hold for about 30 seconds. Maybe hold with one hand and then you can drink your coffee with the other. Had to make a fresh coffee because I spent that long cutting out flowers and everything. Had to make a fresh coffee to do this video. There, and then you've got it stuck. It's so fun. So I'm going to do the next one. So I've got a smaller flower, and because you're not like quite sticking them down this side, you can kind of figure out if you want it on top, behind. I went on top that side, didn't I? I think I'll go on top because it's only a little one, so I don't want it to get lost behind the big flower. So again, I'll put a little bit of glue on the skin, not on the hairs. And a little bit of glue on the flower. You're probably thinking, what the hell? Like, if someone could have face florals, why would they have them over their eyebrows? Well, me being me, I had to do something completely, what I thought was completely original. I couldn't do the classic thing. It's just why I'm a bit of a rebel like that. Always copy different, like, you know, and it's like there's nothing wrong with being like everybody else or doing something that's popular, and I do try to teach that and teach myself that because there's nothing wrong with that either. But yeah, I wanted to try the brows because I love my brows anyway. So why not cover them in flowers? Why not? So on my particular card that I cut up, I had a little bee. So I thought I'd add the little bee in like it's on the flower. Ah, so cool. So I'm so excited. And yeah, so I got that little bee. So yeah, I had to be different and choose the brows. I wasn't brave enough to do the boobs. Maybe next year. Do the boobs. So there's nothing wrong with boobs. I imagine I just lost a few people watching then. Probably just thought, not into this. I am a bit woo-woo and I am a bit hippie, just so you know. Well, you've probably guessed already, oh my god. Right, and so again, doing the same, I've put a bit on my skin and a bit on the bee. And just stick it all down. Hold for a few seconds. Think about how you wish you were at Glastonbury. I think we were there now, because we went on the Thursday. So I think we were probably doing the walk to our pitch, which was miles away. But nice at night, because then you could actually sleep. I likes my sleep. Of course, just adding glue wherever you need it to stick down a bit more, as long as it's not over the hair, obviously. I think I've repeated that enough that you get not to stick it on your hair now. Good. Good, good. If you're super worried, if you get the actual Face Florals, you can use Vaseline, but it's not great in this heat because it will melt. You'll have to stay in the shade. It will melt and they will slide off. But if you really don't want to hurt your brows, then that's the best thing to do. And then I've got little leaves that I'm just going to use for the tips of my brows. So I think I'll use the little green one, pretty patterns on. And once more, just around the brow and on the edges of the leaf. And then I think it kind of matches up with the length. Yeah, it does with the other side. I mean, how cool do I look? Loving it. And then I'm going to stick my eyelash on. So I'm going to wipe my hands with a makeup wipe because I've got glue all over them. And I don't want to get glue all over my lashes. And I'm gonna put some glue on the lash line here. So I didn't bother with, I said in my first video, I didn't bother with lashes last year. But I might do next year. Because you can get like magnetic eyeliner now and stuff, and then they stick to it. Have you seen that? It's really cool. I need to get that and try it out. And when I do, I'll do a little video. So I'm just waiting 30 seconds for my glue. So while that's happening, I'm going to put a bit of blush on. So I got a nice pink one from number 7. And I wanted it to look really cute and girly. So I'm piling it on to the cheek, apple of the cheek. And blending up. Add a little bit of shimmer with Soap and Glory. Soap and Glory Glow All Out. With a slightly flatter but super fluffy blusher brush. Some glowy there. Glowy, glowy, glowy. Cool. And then, and you have to sing while you're doing it. And then put my eyelash on. And then you have flower brows. And I just got purple lip gloss on as well. Where is it? Lost it again. But yeah, I've just got a purpley lip gloss on. Oh, I put it away. No wonder I couldn't find it. And this is Sexy Mother Pucker. Gotta be careful how you say that. This is for shine. Because I didn't want to wear lipstick because didn't want to take away from my now very gorgeous brows. I hope you like that one. This is definitely a fave of the week now that I've done it with like cardboard flowers. Something I might do again in the future when I go to a festival because it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? But yeah, check out Face Florals. They're on Instagram. They got online shop and everything, and they do mini flower kits that are like £7. It's all bee friendly and like eco-friendly and everything. So check them out. And stay tuned, like and subscribe if you like this video. Comment below if you think I look ridiculous or if you can't wait to try it too. And I hope you are all recreating Glasto at home like I intend to do at the weekend. And have a great time anyway, because every day is worth living. Okay, check me out on Instagram as well, Coffee Tipsy Beauty. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.